Hey crowd, RC Rollins here in the building, George Padilla, and today we got a special surprise for you. It's a debate. Remember last time it was Mayweather McGregor?
Yep.
But today we're doing who's the best Spider-Man in a movie, not comics, in the movies. We got Tobey Maguire, some guy named Andrew Garfield, and my other boy Tom Holland. Now obviously by you hearing him say that, you know which route he's gonna go. However, we did talk about the Death Note review at his channel, so go check him out at George Padilla. His link will be in the bottom, and let's do this.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off right off the bat. I'm not gonna tell you who I like, I'm gonna tell you who I
absolutely don't like Andrew Garfield.
As far as any Spider-Man goes, he just was not good at it. Like, he was just like, he just to me was like a sloth. I don't know if that makes sense.
Slow?
But, like, you know, like it just wasn't there for me. And not only that, but I guess it could have been the way it was either directed or the way the movie went. I just to me it just, Andrew wasn't my guy.
I have to agree. I don't think it was Andrew Garfield's fault. The guy is such a talented kid. I mean, The Social Network, he was good in it. Of course, that movie with the one directed by Mel Gibson, Hacksaw Ridge, that was a beautiful movie and well acted. However, his Spider-Man, I don't believe it lands on his hand. He could have tried a little bit harder, but just it's the character. I believe that the character is such, they don't make him nerdy enough, which I remember Peter Parker was not a skater. He was a nerd.
Yep.
That's what I remember. I mean, I am older than these new generations, so maybe they changed it. By him doing that, I don't think so. I mean, the kid does have a young face.
Now, I get it, he's supposed to be in high school, but you know, it just didn't work out for me.
Yes, I did. I also, for him as a Spider-Man, I'm not gonna be too rude, but I am gonna give him a 5 out of 10. Him as a Spider-Man alone.
To me, I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10.
Not the movies though. The movies can be something else, but this is just, we're talking about Spider-Man. Remember,
just the character, just the person who played the character is what we're talking about here.
it's about Tom Holland, the new kid from Civil War and Homecoming. Now, you want to take it away, or should I start this?
Yeah, so Tom, he is definitely looks younger than the other two guys.
He is 18, I think, or 16. He's
really is young.
He's a teenager.
I do like him. I do like him in this movie and the new, for like the Homecoming. That one's good. I did like it. He was funny. He was the Spider-Man I was looking for, but not the character to play him. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but
didn't.
Okay. So let me explain.
Sorry, crowd. I'm gonna make sure he gets to you well. Hurry up. Do it again. Blah, 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 blah. Go for it.
Órale. You gonna cut that off?
No.
You're just gonna go straight?
Yeah.
Alright.
Shit.
So, I think that Tom, he's young in this movie. He plays, he knows how to act, but I guess what I'm trying to say is visually, it wasn't appealing to me.
Oh, you see, now it makes sense.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure. I'm gonna kind of disagree because Tom Holland was really good. He was a nerdy character. He was he's the kid's a nerd. I mean, he looks like a nerd. He plays a nerd. He actually isn't a teenager, which I loved, because Tobey Maguire, when he played that other one, he was 27 if I recall. And Andrew Garfield was at 29 years old when he played Spider-Man. But Tom Holland is 16, and for a 16-year-old to really bring it and act like Spider-Man, yes, to me he was a Spider-Man.
that makes sense.
But I don't want to get too much into the movie description, but just the Spider-Man itself of that Homecoming movie, once I get into it, I will let you know why I can't put Tom Holland as my #1 guy. I will give Tom Holland, I want to say like a 7.5 out of 10. I want to push it to an 8 because of the movie itself, not Tom Holland. Tom Holland as an actor, he really did well, and I think he will be a great Spider-Man in the future.
Okay, very good point.
What do you?
Well,
Holland?
I think I'm gonna give Tom a solid 7 out of 10. He is young. He is playing. I mean, if you go back to the comics, Tobey really is young. He's in high school. And this character who played him is at that age, literally. So I do like that, but like I said, visually I didn't enjoy it that much.
That leaves us to, I'm guessing, his favorite. And I'm pretty sure it's one of my favorites too, because it is.
Real quick, I want to say that Tobey, he is my favorite Spider-Man out of the 3 generations. However, he's only my favorite in the first 2 films. The third film, I didn't really like the third film, because in that film, to me, Tobey didn't even try, he didn't even care. So, that being said, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and when the first Spider-Man came out, it just felt real to me. It just, they don't use, I mean, I know they use CGI, but they don't use it as much as I thought they don't use it like they use it in these other generations. So that to me was visually appealing, and Tobey did a good job with first and the second movie. I thought like I remember that, like these other movies.
You guys have to remember that Spider-Man 1 overall, just Spider-Man, not Tobey. The whole movie was a landmark for all comic book movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, what about X-Men or what about Blade?" No one gives a shit about those two. It's Spider-Man, the one that brought it, the one who brought it, and the one who freaking brought it.
Yep, I feel like Spider-Man was definitely the landmark, and it was the start of it all. It was like turning on a match.
Exactly. Now, that's just saying Spider-Man. I'm talking about Tobey Maguire. The kid was solid. He's good. I mean, I liked him. Probably because I grew up with him, I really like him more. And the thing is that he played this nerdy character who was nerdy. He was funny in the movie. But I do think he's almost an equal towards Tom Holland. And like, again, once we come to the review, you'll understand why. To me, Tobey, I would give him an 8.5 out of 10. Because his character, for me, it's more, how should I say, more understanding, almost more scientist. They did push that little level of laziness and scientists on all 2 movies. They did push that level of photography. Mm-hmm. We got to meet him as a photographer and his shots and all that. While with
Andrew Garfield, I don't remember him taking photos at all. I mean, I'm not sure. I might be talking shit, but
sorry, but I think that to me, that's the reason why I like it more. Not only because of the character, but because, I know it's a little bit off topic, we're supposed to be talking about the character itself, but to me it was more closer to the actual comic book, and that's probably why I remember it so well.
What do you get your boy?
I'm going to give him an 8.5.
Oh,
no,
okay.
8.5 out of 10. There's still more room for improvement, but...
there's no more room for him because he left. Well, not with Tobey.
I'm talking about character. But
No.
I feel like I have room left over for a new Spider-Man in the future. That's it.
That'll be Tom Holland.
No. Apart from Tom Holland, like a new character, a new movie star. I feel like I have room for that.
Miles Morales. Alright, guys. Comment, dislike, don't like. Comment more, view me, subscribe to me, subscribe to this guy. His channel is gonna be in the link on the bottom. George Padilla, RC Rallis. Catch us later. Swap.
See ya.